Well,
Well, all right, Nick, it's Monday. How do you feel about that?
well, I feel that the struggle was a little real on your side, knowing that it's Monday and this is our usual routine on Monday, same time, same place. But I I just feel the struggle was more real than it needed to be.
Oh, really, Nick?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Does anything look different here, Nick?
Oh, let's see.
The, the desk is moved a little bit that way.
Okay, yeah, all right. I did notice that it is now skewed more
Well,
towards the window.
yes, but that's for two reasons. One is I think the reason why it was getting so hot in this room all summer is because of the refrigerator. And so I put the refrigerator right next to the window so that, like hopefully all of that heat will escape right out the window.
Oh, you think that the heat discharge from the compressor from the refrigerator was because of the location of it was actually acting as a mini heater within the room.
Yes. And
Okay.
so
All right. That makes
that
sense.
actually has helped. And I had too many cords over in this corner. And so I decided to clean up the cords a little bit.
So now your setup there may in fact be code compliant.
Well, I can't say that
I
because
doubt you. I doubt you can. I
I put
have a
those
feeling it's
two
still not
desks like
compliant.
really close to each other.
Okay.
So what are you drinking, Nick?
A little soju cocktail.
Well, I have my soju cocktail right here. So
What flavor? Just plain?
it's green grape.
Okay. Brand?
It is, well, it's good friends.
Okay. I hope the
So
friends are
let's
good.
see.
Does it bring good friends?
Oh, well, I think that I'd be friends with them again.
Well, good. It's
Yep.
living up to its namesake. Glad to hear that.
Yes. So, I'm glad that nothing has changed, Nick, just because daylight saving time is over.
Well, how are we defining nothing has changed? It's a new day and it's a new week.
Well, Nick, I think that I have good news for you.
Oh,
And it's that the audio visual team is back.
oh, good. So they're
So
done striking.
yeah, so
Uh,
they're back, and
Okay.
I told them to be on time today.
Well, that I I don't know if I can agree with that.
Well, why can't you agree with that?
Well, because you were a little behind, and I feel that
Well,
the audiovisual team reports to you. So ultimately, who needs to be held responsible for that? And I think it's you in that management position.
no, I think you just have too many complaints, Nick.
Okay,
I think
well,
that that's what it really is.
if you say so.
So the good news, Nick,
We
is
have opening
that
credits today.
yeah, that there are.
Oh, good, good.
Are you ready for them, Nick?
We haven't had them in a couple of weeks, so I'm very ready.
Oh no, we had them last week.
Well, yes and no. All right. We do, but prior to that, we had not had them for a couple of weeks.
Well,
so,
that's okay. So here they go, Nick.
okay. Oh wow, it's a Star Wars type scroll here, not scroll, but the Zoom.
It's a special holiday.
Korean culture. For information
National STEM Day, okay.
Visit our new website at www.funnypodcast.com.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yes, I see a lot of math, but I don't know about the engineering and the technology part. But I'm sure we'll get to
Well, I
that.
mean, are you saying that you want to take the math out of STEM? That's not
And-
quite right, Nick.
And it would just be STE or STE. Or,
Well, what about the A for STEAM when sometimes it's National STEAM Day?
oh, right.
You know what the A stands for, Nick?
Oh boy, I should know this. I'm trying to remember.
Art.
That's right.
I
Yeah,
believe this.
I
I just
I don't
can't.
know if it's a perfect fit with the rest. I mean, it's
So are you telling me
understand-
that you don't need math or engineering or science or technology to do art?
depends. It depends on
Oh boy,
what form of
can't
art. I
believe
mean,
this.
how core it is
I
to
really
it.
can't believe this.
But I suppose, we are kind of evolving in the educational system where the arts are starting to get more related to the rest of the STEM fields. And I think that's intentional. So, okay. I mean, I think traditionally it didn't really fit, but as we're evolving as an
I can't believe
educational
this.
system, it's starting to belong more.
But I will say that I want to, before I forget, share like every week, Nick. I think it might be nice if we share some of the new things on the website every week.
I
What do
think
you
that's
think?
good. And I think we should also take a quick look at the calendar as well, so people are aware of what's upcoming.
Well, yes, and there's quite a lot going on. And so let's see, what is this week? There is a presentation here, and that's being sponsored, I think, at least in part by the Universal Asian. And did you hear the good news, Nick?
About that in particular?
Yes, that not
Yes,
about
that you
the
are
event, but that
you are now an
yeah.
addition to their team. I think
Yes,
that's
I am now
outstanding.
the web specialist at the Universal
Yes.
Asian, but that does not mean that I will be neglecting any other duties at the show, Nick.
I don't think anybody was worried about that.
And in fact, this might mean the show will be better than ever.
I hope so.
So this is a free event, and there's still time to register for this Wednesday's event, Understanding DNA with 325karma.org.
John, I did notice something on our calendar on the show website, though. The
It's
web
Pepero Day.
well, no, the web address there on the November 10th 10 p.m. session, it says 325 karma. It's Kamra.
I didn't do that.
Well, I'm not saying that you're responsible. I'm just saying that people try to go to that web address, they will not find what you
I did
described.
not do that though.
Hey, I'm not. It happens. I'm not trying to place any
No,
blame on it.
but like I bet that this is Google's fault.
Oh,
Like,
Okay,
have you heard of a thing called autocorrect, Nick?
yes, it's good at times, but other times it is not so helpful.
Exactly. So let me
Oh.
see if I can get the Google people to actually fix this.
Okay. I mean it's no problem.
Let's see if they fixed it. Well,
Oh,
there
good.
you
Good.
go.
Excellent. Wow.
So that's art at its finest, Nick.
What a time to be alive. I mean,
What a time to be alive.
yeah. I'm looking forward to Pepero Day though on Thursday.
Well, yeah.
I think that's an important one. I think you should have some now just as a preparation for it.
Yes, I really should. However, I will say that I I want to, before I forget, I have lots of snacks that have been gifted to me this week.
Oh,
Nick,
good, good.
because I actually, these were a gift to myself.
John, I think you should
the-
switch back to the camera views, not the web
Well,
page. People can't.
that's okay.
Well, I don't think
Nick,
people
you
can
have too
see
many
real
complaints.
well what you're trying to show.
Well, because you have too many complaints is why.
I don't think that's the reason.
I think that's the reason, but
I don't
you
think
know
so.
what,
I'm not
Nick?
understanding the
Let's
logic
see.
here.
So, did you know that Khan is having a community conversation next Monday, right before our
Oh.
show?
Okay, all right.
So, everyone should go and register for that also.
Okay.
Isn't this calendar pretty nice, Nick?
It's very helpful. No, it has a lot of good dates and resources and information about upcoming events and occasions.
And if people want to have events added to the list, how do they find us, Nick?
They can email, they can
Or
direct message to
or they can-
social media.
they can send
show?
a paper airplane.
Well, I think that's probably a less viable option
Well, I would
because
take it.
I would too, but I just think that our listening and watching audience is probably a little more dispersed than you can reliably expect
is
a paper
unbelievable.
airplane to travel.
But I will say that on our website now, there's a new section of resources for adoptees and their families. And this all came out of a question I received from last week's guest, Juwan, who asked me if I knew of any resources for Korean adoptees who are still school age.
Oh, okay. I did know that you posed that inquiry. I did not realize that it originated from Juan, but nonetheless, that's
Yes, so that's how
That's
it
great.
all started, and that's where my inquiry started. And so all of these resources have been curated by many friends of the show.
well, good. That's great.
So
That's
thank you,
it's-
Katie.
Well, thank you to all who have contributed. I think it's
And
great to see that
Thank
the audience
you
is.
to, Becca was contributed, and also Becca.
Oh,
Yeah, and also lots of people contributed to this list. And so I'm thankful that people really are willing to share their experiences that have been positive for them in terms of organizations and spaces that have helped them.
yeah, I think that's a really good benefit of the show is being able to bring together information and resources from people who might, from different combinations of people who might not collaborate on that, but it's a good meshing point for a lot of that sharing and exposure and broadcasting of just knowledge of existence for a lot of things.
You know what, Nick? Oh, yes. So thank you, Katie, for the comment in the chat. You know what? I happen to know Cam, and so that's very, very interesting that Cam Lee has a young adult program. Do you know Cam, Nick?
I don't know him personally. I am aware of who he is, though.
Yes. So, but that's great. I'll drink to that, Nick.
Oh, good.
Yep. So now, what do we have here? So, by the way, again, I hope that everyone really goes and checks out all the great resources, and that this can continue to grow to be a space where people can come to rely on the latest events being here.
Yes, and they should also check out our bios and profile pages here to find out more about us, and that way they can
Nick,
ask.
that's a pretty, when you say that's like it's not just about you, Nick.
No, I said us. That's a that you included.
Unbelievable. But let's see. So I did buy these for myself to
Ooh,
try.
wow! What is that?
Oh.
Is that like a cookie bar?
Yeah, they're the Little Caesars cookie dough brownies with M&Ms.
Wow!
So
Hey,
Matt told me that I could not try them earlier and that I needed to try them live on the show.
so Little Caesars, as in the pizza, like you get them at the pizza
That
places.
is correct.
Oh wow! Okay.
And so I'm going to try.
I have high
it
hopes
right
for
now.
these, so don't disappoint.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Oh boy,
Oh, you.
not.
Oh my.
I think your face says it all.
Oh. Oh my. Oh, I feel like I'm melting over here.
Wow, that's
Oh my.
That is some very real struggle.
I didn't feel like. Yeah. Oh my. I give it a. You know what? Like oh my. Like it's like the number of thumbs down I give it right now is so bad, Nick, that I can't even describe how bad this is.
Okay, I think your lack of description.
Oh my.
John, you sound like you're I don't know, like being tortured with your reactions and your body language.
Well, yes, when they're cookie dough brownies and the bottom tastes like a little Debbie's brownie that somebody took a bite off of already, and then the cookie dough part is like a cookie dough frosting almost, and the M&Ms are only the mini ones and not even full size. What do you expect, Nick?
I don't know, but
I'll drink to that.
As much as I don't think I'm gonna like that either, I kind of want you to save some for me so I can sample it sometime to see if it's as bad as your reaction tells, or if it's just subpar but not necessarily as torturous as your reaction tells.
Right. Well, my next, this is like the Price is Right, Nick. The next item up is from nuts.com.
Oh, okay.
But Lisa got these for me, and that's because they are taco flavor infused peanuts.
Oh.
So,
I don't think that would be my favorite, but it's interesting and unique enough that I want to know how they taste.
Well, this is delightfully good.
So is it effectively peanuts with like taco seasoning on them?
No. Like it's I give it a 8 or 9 out of 10 stars.
Okay.
I wouldn't not get them again.
Well, if you're giving an 8 or 9 out of 10, that's pretty good. I feel you do want to get them again.
So these are they're peanutty, like you taste the peanuts, but the taco flavor is an aftertaste, but it's not as bad as the aftertaste I had of some chicken shawarma the other night. Now,
was it vegan? Was it vegan?
No, it was not. It just was not very good, Nick.
So do you normally like shawarma though?
Yes, but
okay. So this particular one was not good.
Betty Jane's Bar and Grill,
No, I'm not familiar.
So I don't want to knock them too much because
Well, clearly you
I
do because you're about to do it here
no no no
live
no
on
no
air.
no I think that their food is really good, and their servers and their service and the owners there are very friendly, and every time I've went, it's been a great time. But their chicken shawarma is not good.
All the time or just this one time?
Well, it's the only time I had a bite of somebody else's and I didn't like it. But I loved my Italian, what is it, like Italian BMT, that style, like whatever wrap their version of it was.
Okay.
Now, you know why, Nick? Because it was
Tell
a
me.
grilled wrap, but they somehow managed to put the lettuce and pickles and everything like that in after, so that after like warming it up, so that it didn't get that warm wilted lettuce taste. So the vegetables in
Okay.
it were perfectly cold and crisp, but the
That
salami and the
sounds
ham and the cheese was hot.
so what's wrong with that?
No, I'm saying that that's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that they did a great job, and
Oh, all
it's
right.
unlike other places where I've had wraps where the lettuce has been grilled and it's been wilted.
Oh, yeah, no, that's no, on a sandwich or a wrap kind of
Well, I'll drink to
application,
that, Nick.
I want the lettuce to be still crisp and cold.
Yep, I'll drink to that.
Okay, good, good.
Now,
I'll have a sip too.
where's your pepperoni, Nick?
You didn't send me any.
Well, that's fake news.
Well,
No,
I don't have any from you, so I guess it's not that fake.
well, that's okay. That's perfectly okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I
But
don't eat a lot of sweets and snacks anyways, so for me, that's okay.
fake news.
You mean it's fake news?
Well, it's completely fake. That's all I can say. Like it's more fake than this like brownie that pretended to be a brownie.
Well, I think the fact that you bought it from Little Caesars should tell you all you need to know about it.
So, are you telling me that just because it's Little Caesars, that you are automatically going to have some negative vibes against it?
Yes.
Well, that's not right. You're ruining National Cappuccino Day for me, Nick.
I don't think that's related, but
Well, so are you saying that with your brownie, you wouldn't have a nice hot cup of cappuccino once in a while?
no, I'm not a big cappuccino fan, nor am I a
Yeah,
big
but I
brownie fan.
am. And so, like,
Okay.
when I have a cup of cappuccino, I think a great thing to go along with it is a nice brownie.
But you can't get cappuccino from Little Caesars
How do you know?
because it's not on the menu. They don't make coffee beverages.
I don't agree with that, Nick.
Okay. I mean, maybe you can get coffee, just like regular coffee, which is probably not good, but I don't think you can get gourmet coffee beverages at Little Caesars Pizza. Now, if you want to show me evidence otherwise,
Okay,
I'm more than happy to see it.
So Nick, that's as fake news as the like saying that you've never ate a strawberry buttercream donut. You see,
I
look at the
probably
face.
have.
Look at the look on your face, Nick. You can't deny that you ate a strawberry buttercream donut.
Oh, I think I had one when I was in California a couple months ago,
This is unbelievable.
or
Like,
something, some derivative of that. It was okay. It was a little rich for me.
This is yeah.
It
that's
wasn't
a
my
bunch of
favorite,
fake news. I'm sure you absolutely loved it. I
It
have
was okay.
proof.
I mean, I ate the whole thing
I have
because
security
I
camera
don't like
footage.
not eat stuff, but it was if I did it over again, I would not have ordered that.
Oh my. Oh my.
Wow.
Well, I will say that I can officially declare the worst donut in all of Arizona right now on the show.
Wow, really? That's
Yes.
intense.
Now, let me look up their exact slogan because I
Okay.
think that they say that yes, their slogan is that they are home to the best donuts in Arizona.
All right. Well, in your
So
opinion,
it's
that's not
it's called
truthful.
Bosa Donuts. BOSA.
Donuts. Donuts.
Bosa Donuts.
Donuts. How do you spell donut, John?
Well, let's see.
DONIT.
I have no idea. I let's see. This is it. Now I'm gonna tell you that like people probably think that they're pretty famous, but
Are they? I'm not familiar with this
I absolutely
establishment.
did not. I absolutely did not like them.
Okay. I will.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
Now, you want to know where I would vote as the best donut in Arizona? In my opinion, Nick, would you like to see it?
Sure.
All right, so let's see. So I think that this is actually worth every thing here. Donutsville. Now, wouldn't you say that those look a lot better?
No.
Really?
Those. I mean, maybe. Let's see. The Fruity Pebbles one, no chance. The Rice Krispies and anything
The
with the
Rice Krispie one is actually really, really good.
anything with the marshmallows.
The marshmallow one, that's
keep it away.
The s'mores one is very, very
No,
good.
no, keep that away from me. I suppose that frosted sprinkled one, that's
Oh
pretty
my.
generic. I take that. Oh wait, scroll back up to that first picture again.
Oh my.
No, keep going higher.
But all I can say, Nick,
I
is
think there's so that chocolate frosted one on the top, that's probably a Boston cream. That's pretty basic. I'll take that.
but let me
The rest of them.
tell you, this is oh my, they don't have it on their website, but every weekend they have cronuts.
Oh, okay. So it's like a special thing just on the weekends, as a limited occasion every week.
Yes, in their limited, and they do cost a little extra, but the cronuts are worth it. And I think I like the vanilla bean one. They have two.
Ooh,
vanilla bean
good.
and I think like a Nutella.
Okay. No,
but I prefer the vanilla bean one.
Now, see, I'm looking at this list here, their menu, and now a lot of these seem more basic, which I like. Just the kind of simple.
Wait, so
classic.
Are you calling them basic, Nick? That's not right.
What's wrong with basic? Sometimes you just want
no, they're
basic
not
style.
Basic. They're like basic is like the brand of stationery at the Dollar Tree.
Okay. Well, I don't shop at Dollar Trees, but
well, why not? Are you saying you're too good for the Dollar Tree, or that you
sure, if that's what you want,
that you don't need to go shopping at the Dollar Tree because you get your stuff off the side of the road or something like if you need a pen, you say, well, somebody dropped a pen, I'm gonna stop and pick it up.
I don't think I've bought a pen. I don't think I've purchased a pen in, I can't even tell you how, between how many you get, between how many you just acquire through other means and getting like promotional pens from events and whatnot. I don't think I've actually spent my own money on a pen in, I don't know, 10 years.
All I can say is that I'm reading the live chat, and Nick, like it's true. I agree with Katie on the fact that somebody who doesn't like Kroger honey peanut butter has no uh, no knowledge about donuts. So I'm not going to believe a thing.
Well,
you say.
I don't know what a donut is. I know what a donut is, but
Sometimes you know you're a nut, and sometimes you do not know you're a nut.
that's true. Yeah,
See,
I
see
can't
what I
argue
did there,
that.
Nick?
That was pretty sly. That was clever. Yeah.
What a time to be alive, Nick.
Yeah, yeah. Can we have a commercial break? I think
So
everyone's in need of one.
So you know what, Nick? I think that Rachel was talking about the cronuts. Oh my, those do look really good. Oh my.
What happened to you having some Pepero to celebrate the upcoming Pepero
Well,
Day?
did you see these cronuts, Nick? Have you
No, I
ever?
don't see them anywhere. What are you?
No,
I mean, I know what they. I know
because
what
your
they
vision
are.
is bad, Nick. That's why.
Where
But
would I be seeing them?
like right here.
Oh, now okay. I mean, you
Yeah,
weren't showing
doesn't
them
that look
earlier.
delicious?
That does look good.
Yeah, like I don't even know what to say. Like my mouth is watering right now.
Okay, well, I go out get some. I don't
So
know what to
you're
tell you.
saying that you want me to go all the way to New York City right now? I don't think that's how it works, Nick.
Well, that depends. Is there a place to get cronuts that's closer?
Well, not those ones.
Okay, well, I'm sure you can find some other cronuts more locally.
The best cronuts in the local area are at the Astoria Bakery.
Okay, well, you should go there and get some.
So you're telling me I should drink and drive and go drive and get some right after I drink some soju, Nick? I don't think that's quite right.
Well, I have a feeling that if it's a bakery, it's not operational right now because it is
So
10:30.
let's see.
But maybe
I
you should
think
go
that's a bunch of
tomorrow.
fake news, but let's see.
It just bakeries
So
typically are open.
They are open until 11 p.m., Nick.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I thought, Nick. And you like so you're trying to convince people that they're closed early just so that you can keep all the cronuts for yourself. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's a clever tactic, isn't it?
Yeah, I knew it. So you admit it to it. You admit it.
It's a very strategic conspiracy. I'm glad you caught on.
Yeah, I did catch on, Nick.
I'll share with you if you want.
So you're gonna give me a half-eaten cronut?
No, I'll give you half of the cronuts that I get. I'll give you half the cronuts that I have not started to eat.
Well, I don't think that's actually a good deal because right now that's zero because you have zero cronuts. So you're saying that you're giving me zero cronuts?
When I acquire cronuts, I will give you half.
Half of what?
Half of the quantity.
Well, I just needed to clarify, Nick, because
okay.
A sly guy like you, I can never keep track.
That's good.
So,
my plan is working.
So,
hard to follow.
Since
Nick, how about a commercial break? I think we can all use one.
Actually, I don't
halftime.
think they have any commercial break today, but
oh, come on. What is the audiovisual team only part-time?
Well, here they can play. I'll let them queue up what was supposed to be the closing.
It's either that or you can give us a musical performance of some sort.
Well,
maybe
I
some
think
Little Mermaid. It's been a while since you gave us that.
So Nick, the break is here. I'd like you to try to guess where this is taking place.
Guess where what is taking place?
The break.
What I don't understand the question.
See, I knew you would be lost, Nick. All right, here we go, everyone. The struggle is real for Nick.
Oh.
Yeah, the struggle is real. Unbelievable. Have you been to this place before, Nick?
I'm gonna say no because my guess is this is Arizona.
Oh my. I can't believe this.
Can't believe what?
Rachel, can you believe that your cousin actually does not know California from Arizona?
Oh, that was LA. Okay.
I can't believe this.
I'm sorry about that.
I can't believe this.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I'll just because of that, I'm so ashamed. I'm just gonna sign off for the night.
Well, you know what, Nick?
No, I've signed off for the night.
You know what, Nick? That's okay because with all your bad jokes, I have it under control. I have my joke book here.
All right. Well, you can tell those, and I'm gonna take the rest of the night off here.
So, what do you call a guy with a rubber toe? Roberto.
Wow.
I can't believe this. So now let's see. So Nick, we were talking about snacks. So
Yeah.
what do computers eat for a snack? Microchips. I'm really enjoying this
Not
book.
not gigabytes.
I don't think that's how it works, Nick.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's why your jokes didn't make it in the book.
Well, I never claimed to be an author of jokes. I'm just a teller of them.
I don't think that's how it works either.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I will say that the first listener who correctly comments in the chat what city the break video footage was from will win tonight's special prize.
And what is that prize?
Well, Nick, you're not gonna win anyway, so
it's a listener prize. I can't win. I'm not a listener.
Well, you might try to weasel your way in somehow.
Okay, well then just ensure that it goes to someone else.
Well, how do I know that you're not using a fake name of some sort?
I suppose you don't 100% know that.
Well, that's okay, but
okay, all right. I'm glad it's all right.
I will say before we get to tonight's trivia segment, Nick, that you missed a very great Horangese happy hour on Friday.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad that went well.
Well, yeah, it was phenomenal, and I was sort of scammed into being the first person on the screaming yellow truck, but that's okay.
Well, it looks like you survived, so I suppose it wasn't.
So, do you know
traumatic.
what the screaming yellow truck is?
No, not familiar.
So, here it is by Ray Jung. Do you know Ray?
I know who you're referencing. I don't know, not personally.
You don't know Ray?
No, never met.
Well, I've met Ray.
Good.
So now let me show everyone, for those who do not know Ray's work, like this is Screaming Yellow, one of Ray's many pieces of work. Did you know Ray is from New York?
Not until right now.
Unbelievable. I can't believe this. But this is now
John, you sound like you don't believe much of anything.
not anything that you're saying tonight,
You
Nick.
sound very much like a non-believer.
Well, that's okay. But
Yeah,
I
well,
will
you can live
say
with it.
that this was one of the, how do I say this? Like it really was my, like one of my favorite like interactive like visual art pieces ever.
So wait, where did you go? What you're showing now? Did you go to this?
Well, yeah, I told you I sat right on the truck
Oh, okay. Where was that?
at, well, your memory is really bad, Nick.
What can I say?
Real. The struggle is real over
It
here.
always is. It always is.
Yes. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I this is for Katie Gagel. This one right here. I think that Katie would enjoy this, so I thought that I would actually share this on the show just for Katie. So there you go, Katie. This is my special joke of the day just for you.
So we'll have to have a special show on the 21st to recognize Tuesday.
Well, yes, of course, Nick. Did you not know that this was a real thing?
No, I didn't, but I'm glad I do.
I can't believe this. Like you're behind on everything, Nick.
Oh, here's more of that non-believer stuff.
I
or
don't
disbeliever
know.
stuff. I don't know what the right word is.
I can't say. Oh, but I have another one, Nick. Now I have a serious question for you and all of the listeners.
Okay.
Does anyone know where I can get some of this pizza? Because I've been craving cafeteria pizza for the last week and I can't.
Why?
I don't know where to get it because I want to relive the first grade, Nick. And it's like they've taken my memories away because they even tore down my elementary school.
Well, I don't know. Go visit some other grade school.
Well, no, because
ask to have lunch.
Yeah, but I heard these days that they have French bread pizzas and not this type.
Well, maybe you should.
Knows where I can get this cafeteria pizza, please let me know.
John, you are in the academic industry. I think you should do a query and try to find out where.
Katie Gagel agrees that rectangle pizza is the best. So Nick, you're missing out.
Okay, I that's fine. I don't
I
don't want grade school cafeteria pizza.
Nick, I don't know what to say about this.
All right. Well, you don't have to say anything.
But you know what, Nick? I have a picture. While I'm showing pictures, I have one that reminded me of you.
Oh, good.
So that one reminded me of you, Nick.
Thank you.
Yes, I agree. Like that. Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree. I like that.
Yep, that definitely reminded me of you.
Well, thank you.
Like
I appreciate it.
Can't you like do you see how much I do every week?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot. You're a busy guy.
Yeah, I do quite a lot. So what I will say is that I really honestly no, the oh no is I really thought that I had the video queued up of me on the screaming yellow truck, but
get that going. I want to see
but
it.
I don't think that it saved to my computer like it should have.
Oh, come
on my phone somewhere, but that's okay.
Such real struggle. Unbelievable.
Well, I know that Ray actually has video of it record it somewhere, but this was Ray at the end of the show reading a poem that she wrote, and I will say that my experience on the back of the truck telling my story was it was quite the time, Nick.
So you don't have the video of all this? What?
No,
I mean,
that's unfortunate.
talk about a buzzkill here.
Well, no, but I will say that the good news is that we should have Ray on the show.
Oh, yes. Let's please.
Yeah,
I think
we
that's a
need
wonderful
Ray on
idea.
the show.
Yes.
What do you think, Nick?
I'm all in favor. Now have you proposed this idea?
Well, you know what? I am now, but
Okay.
Ray is following me on Instagram, so I'm sure that
Well, I think
we
you
can
should
work
reach
it
out and make sure that this
I'm sure that
desire.
we can work it out, Nick.
Okay. I trust you.
But I do have a picture of that Italian wrap that I told you was so
Oh,
good.
good. With tater tots. Wow.
Yeah, with tater tots and a fresh pickle.
Good.
Who doesn't like pickles?
Nobody that
Well, drink to
needs
that.
to be in contact with me, I suppose.
Isn't that great, Nick?
It does look like a pretty good
So
meal.
there you go. You know what? I should announce the caption winner, right?
Yes. Well, it's me. So
Well,
thank you.
no, so for those of you who are not following us on Instagram, you should, because we have great contest. Isn't that right, Nick?
We do. Yes.
Yes. So
The prizes are second to none.
yes. So I think that now.
Now, as we can see here, John, this is before you had your double eyelid surgery.
Well, that is true, but that's okay. Now, I will say that I'm a particularly a big fan of this picture, but now here's the rules. Like if I think I have some. You know what?
The rules of what?
I'm just declaring Rachel the winner.
Oh, good. What's the prize for that?
Well, it is a cronut.
Oh, now where does the winner have to go to get the cronut?
Well, Nick,
Because I feel like most of our prizes involve someone.
why would you think
traveling.
that I'm going to ask somebody to travel to claim their prize?
Because the trivia winner's prize every week requires
I can't
someone to
believe
travel.
this, Nick.
Or
I
thus
really-
far, it requires every current or past
Wow.
winner to travel, because we have not had yet a winner who is located where the prize is to be collected.
Well, that's okay.
Oh, I'm not saying anything wrong with it. Just making an observation about the reality of it.
Now, oh, you know what? Before I forget, I want to actually, I'm gonna rotate this real quickly. Did I show this on the show last week, Nick?
No.
So here we go. So I want to thank my friend Judy Williams, who gave me these snacks while I was at the AMATIC math conference in Phoenix a couple of weeks ago now. So her daughter teaches English, I think, in Korea, and so Judy has went to Korea to visit her daughter while she was there a few times, and now uh, Judy has been kind enough to take an interest in me and in Korean culture, and thought that this would be a nice gift to give me.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the stuff here. Some of
So I
it
wanted to
sounds or looks very good.
thank
Some of it does not
Judy
look very good.
publicly for this. Honestly, Nick, I actually, believe it or not, I ate all of these desert sand cookies.
Those look good, especially if they're
Actually, I've
pineapple.
had, this wasn't the first time that I've had them, and those are dangerous for me because I ate them the whole package, and
I
they have
believe it. They look very good.
they actually have 3 packages in them of like 3 cookies each.
Okay.
Like so, like that, so that you're not supposed to eat them all at once. But I ate them all within like 10 minutes.
I don't blame you. I think I might have been tempted to do the same.
These strawberry popcorns are
That looks horrible.
I actually think that they will be really good. I just haven't had a chance to eat.
That looks horrible.
And
you can keep that to yourself.
The taffy thing.
The taffy thing, I would try.
Who wants to see Nick try that? Because apparently I don't think that you know what it is, Nick.
Well, if it's like taffy,
I
then,
agree with you, Rachel, that the strawberry popcorn is pretty good because
there's no way. Just
but
fine. You can keep it all for yourself. I don't need any of it.
You know what else is good, Rachel, is I had some prickly pear kettle corn, and oh my.
I don't know if I like the idea of that either.
That was just like I don't know, like if I had to pick a cactus food, like it's a tie between prickly pear popcorn and cactus candy. I don't know what to say, but there we go. So
John, do we have trivia here? Because we're starting to get short on time.
Oh, that's minus 500, Nick. So that's
Good.
okay.
Good.
And then let me here. Did you know? Does that look good to you, Nick? Really?
No, it doesn't look like the best fried chicken. It looks a little overdone.
Oh my! You don't even know. Okay, so I don't even know. That's not even chicken. Your vision really is that bad.
What is it then?
So it's pork chops.
Oh, I'm not a fan of like breaded fried pork chops though. I mean, I like pork chops, just not that
what
way.
I will say though is that I those are some of the best down home cooking like pork chops I've had in quite some time, and I got them at Mrs. White's Golden Rule Cafe in Phoenix. So
okay.
I would highly, like, I don't know why Mrs. White's Golden Rule Cafe has friends, but anyway, but I and page not found. This is unbelievable. But anyway, go to Mrs. White's Golden Rule Cafe. It's been there forever. Family owned, home style Southern and soul food. You can see it right there, Nick, since the 60s.
Okay, I think we should stop looking at pictures of all the food you've eaten recently and do trivia.
Well, Nick, all I can say is that I'm trying to give Mrs. White's Golden Rule Cafe some business.
Okay, that's fine, but I think we're spending too much time on looking at pictures of the food you've been eating.
Well,
not enough time on trivia.
Okay, so let's get the listeners' opinion. So who thinks that Nick has too many complaints? All right, so Nick, let's wait for the votes to come in.
Okay. All the while we're just
no, Nick,
delaying trivia.
No, real question. Did you know that there was a big sporting event in Phoenix this past weekend?
A big sporting event. Let's see. Did the Cardinals have a home game yesterday?
Oh my! No, it was the races, Nick.
Which
I can't believe this. And I agree with you, Rachel. Nick seems to hate small big business and big business, and like all the business.
Wow, I guess I'm just full of hatred.
I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Well, okay, Nick. Here's in honor of Pepero Day.
You're finally gonna have some?
I'm going to give you some Pepero trivia.
Okay.
So what flavor of Pepero am I about to eat?
I know what I'm hoping, but is that aligned with what you're actually?
This is a 500-point question, Nick.
I'm just gonna go with what I'm hoping it is, and say crunky.
Oh my. Well, you know what, Nick?
Yes.
It's white chocolate.
Okay. Well, that's a good close second. So I'll accept that, but I was incorrect. So okay, that wasn't really a trivia question.
This is delightful. Oh my.
Wow, John is just having a moment of ecstasy here, eating Pepero for not the first time ever.
Yeah, so oh my.
You have a reaction of amazement to something that you
Shipu Moon Pepero just say
I have no idea what language you were just speaking. Whatever it was very broken.
Sawangu Gupakagu Shipu Moon Pepero just say
Okay. I can't tell if you're trying to speak to me or speak to yourself or
this is a general statement, Nick. If you want to confess your love, give Pepero.
Oh, all right. Good.
Isn't that nice?
It is. Okay, next trivia question because we're running out of time here.
Okay, so then I guess it's time for sudden death, Nick.
Oh, good. Sudden death against myself.
Well, what can I say, Nick?
You don't have to say anything.
The struggle is real. Well,
that it is.
It's not our guest fault tonight that
we don't have a guest tonight.
No, but we did have a guest, but I let him off the hook for coming on because he said he was super busy at work.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess as long as it's not a fire drill like it was earlier with somebody else.
So now, Nick, I'll give you there's 2 sudden death categories tonight. Okay. So you get to pick which one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, all right.
Yeah. See, Nick. So you get to pick your poison. That's how the phrase works, or is it pick your Pepero?
It's a little of both, but I don't know if Pepero is poison. It's more like a privilege.
So here are your choices. So name 20 different flavors of Pepero.
Wow, there's that many.
Well, there's more than that. I'm only going to make you name 20 of them.
Okay. And what's choice 2?
I'm going to read a sentence in Korean about Pepero, and you have to translate it correctly. Which category would you like, Nick?
Since I'm certain I'm going to fail both, can I just concede now
Well,
and take the
no,
wrong
because
answer?
no, because the viewers need the comedy to get through their long work week ahead.
But that comedy comes at the price of my expense.
But that's okay, Nick.
Is it okay? I don't know if I'm okay with that.
Well, I am. You know why? Because I tried to sue the airline for losing my luggage, but I lost my case.
Well, based on the testimony and logic you would bring to the courtroom, you definitely would lose.
Well, you know what, Nick? That's because I used to build stairs for a living, but it's an up and down business.
Yeah, not your best
So,
work.
Nick, which of the two categories would you like?
Oh, let's see. Which would I rather answer incorrectly? Well, I don't really want to subject myself to any more of your horrible Korean pronunciation. So I'll go with the pepero list.
All right. So, what's your first guess, Nick?
White chocolate.
So, is that on the list? The intensity, the intensity is killing me.
Okay.
Well, technically, what was your guess, Nick?
White chocolate.
Wrong.
Okay.
Well, it's over, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
thank goodness.
And listeners around the world.
Thank goodness.
The technical name is white cookie.
Oh, that's right. It's white cookie. Yeah. Wow.
Unbelievable. So
Yeah.
you
Well,
couldn't
good.
even-
It's
like all you had to guess like is original, and that would have been a choice. Or
well,
almond or chocolate coconut.
I just
or
wanted
peanut,
it to be over.
or
So
the
now it
new
is.
Peppero, or the double dip choco white Peppero.
Nope, it worked out
or the
exactly
dark
as I planned.
Peppero, or the vanilla black cookie Peppero, skinny Peppero, double dip strawberry Peppero, choco cookie Peppero, blueberry yogurt Peppero,
Yogurt,
new green tea Peppero,
peanut,
double dip
yogurt,
cafe latte Peppero, double dip yogurt Peppero,
yogurt.
skinny cacao Peppero, new cheese Peppero. Oh, those are actually really good, by the way.
What is it?
Cow nibs Peppero, the new cheese ones. They're cheese like you know how they eat the cheese filling between like the cheese and cracker patties.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's filled with that type of cheese in the middle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the idea of that.
Strawberry Peppero, bulgogi Peppero,
Bulgogi pepper. Wow.
and
I don't think that would be
Now-
very good, but I want to try it.
now the bad news is that one was discontinued in 1997.
Oh, there has to be a box still somewhere in existence.
Well,
That's really stale.
So you guys say you're telling me that you would eat some bulgogi Peppero that was over 20 years old, Nick?
I give it a little taste. Yeah.
I this is unbelievable. And tiramisu cheese Peppero.
Okay.
And well, you know what? Did you know that there are new Peppero flavors every year?
Makes sense.
So let's see. So let's see what the new flavors are for 2021.
Okay.
Let's see if they you know what? Well, Pig Bar,
What is that?
Crunky.
Crunky's new this year?
Well, no. I'm just naming ones that I didn't name already.
Oh.
The struggle is real. There's a sweet potatoes one. Oh my,
Interesting.
melon, peanut. I'm getting hungry already, Nick.
Peanut, yogurt.
Yep. The struggle is real.
Somehow it always is.
You know what? I actually before we go, Nick, it's the time of the show for your final joke of the week.
Yeah.
No, that stupid cookie frosting got in my book of puns intended.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but you know what?
Just never ends.
Can February, March? No, but April, May.
Wow,
I, I
That's
don't know what to say about
excruciatingly bad.
I'm enjoying these. Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help check her balance, so I pushed her over. What? I'm enjoying these,
I
Nick.
can tell. I
So-
can tell.
Now, what is your final joke of the week, Nick?
Well, John, why are super educated people always the hottest?
Well, Nick, I can't relate to that joke, so I don't think I'm going to get this right, even if I tried.
Oh, all right. So what does that mean?
Well, I'll take a drink to that.
Of course you will.
So, what is the joke, Nick?
Super educated people are the hottest because they have the most degrees.
Well, I can't say that that's true, Nick.
Well,
Are you saying
I don't know if
that,
it's up to you.
are you saying that somebody who has, say, 50 certificates from a trade school is less educated than somebody with a degree?
I don't know. I don't know how to quantify it all in comparison.
I can't believe this, Nick.
Sorry about that.
Nice try as usual.
Well, it's the effort that counts, right?
Well, for you, what I will do is I'll count another pepero going into my mouth.
Good.
Hana dual set yet.
Glad. It looks like you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad.
Oh, see, Rachel, I agree.
With what?
They're associate degrees and they're still hot.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Nick.
Yeah.
So I will say this comment is for Rachel. And it's that I noticed when Nick, when daylight saving time ended and sunset started happening around 5 p.m. here, like, did you, like, does it feel to you like it never used to get as dark so early in the day as like when you were growing up?
Depends what time of the year.
I mean, I really don't ever remember, say, like coming home from school or from an after school activity and already being pitch dark like this.
Well, I don't know what to tell you then.
Well, Nick, I think that your vision is.
Are you implying that the rotation of the Earth has changed?
Yes, I
since
am.
you were a kid?
I am.
Wow. So based on what you're saying, you're
And
hypothesizing
why-
the Earth is rotating
why
at a faster
I
rate?
claim that it's possible that the rotation of the Earth may have changed because I don't believe in the flat Earth theories.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, all I can say is that when I picked tonight's music and scenery of Anaheim, California for the closing credits, that I was thinking of you, Rachel, and all of the good vibes and happy times and nice weather and just good feelings that California can bring when it's quite sad here in Michigan.
Well, John, we'll see you in California next year, right? Is that correct?
Well,
You're going to join us?
I don't know if I don't know if you will see me there, Nick, because sometimes your vision is bad. But I
It's
will
always
be.
bad. My eyes are horrible. So you're right.
Yep.
True statement.
Yep. So Rachel, I was thinking of you when I decided to pick California for the closing credits.
Wow. What a good guy you are.
Yep. What a time to be alive, Nick.
Yes.
We'll see. Oh, by the way, Nick, you lost trivia by a negative 10 trillion points tonight. So congratulations.
Thank
What
you.
a time to be alive.
Yes, the struggle was real.
See you next week, everyone.
Can't wait.
I'm really enjoying this. I can't believe you didn't know this was Anaheim.
I'm just not a well-traveled person.
I've been to Anaheim at least a couple of times.
Okay.
I actually like it there.
Good. So you should go out there next year.
Like I enjoyed. I don't normally like the Cheesecake Factory, but I will say that the Cheesecake Factory there, the people treated me right, and the turtle cheesecake was really good.
But I'm sure the rest of the food was still probably awful.
Well, that's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Next
Well,
week, everyone.
I'm just not going
What
to
a
go.
time to be alive.